Monza, Italy, home to some of the greatest races ever, home to the Ferrari. Do we have Ferraris today? Doesn't look like it. We've got Indy cars. That's right, we're back again. Race number 3 of the AI IndyCar Championship. It's a beautiful day here in Monza, Italy. I've got Falcon here. How's it going, Falcon?
Going good.
Well, Falcon, since I got you, we can pull up the point standings here. A very big shakeup after Iowa.
Yeah, after his surprise win, Mick Schumacher shoots to the top of the standings.
Good for Mick Schumacher. Speaking of Mick Schumacher, let's go through the starting lineup because I'm sure you'll hear his name here shortly. Tom Wood. Little fishy, but here's Tom Wood starting P1. It's got to be a way this guy's cheating. We'll have to check his car after this race. P2, Pierre Gasly. P3, points leader Mick Schumacher. He can extend that lead with a great finish today. P4 is Cyril. P5, Ryan Blaney. P6, after a terrible Iowa race, Jenson Button finds his way back into the top 10. P7, F1 driver Lewis Hamilton. Champion, 7-time. P7, let's see what he can do here. P8, Spencer Elliott. P9, Joseph Newgarden. And P10, after a great year so far, he's having a great Iowa race, Max Goad. Good for Max Goad. We'll let the starting lineups go through. Falcon, you have a favorite today?
It's hard to bet against Mick Schumacher. He's going with a lot of confidence.
I think I'm going to go with Pierre Gasly. So both pick some F1 drivers here and see what they can do. Very excited for this race. We got 20 laps with a compound swap. So these guys, whatever they're starting on, they're gonna have to come in and take some different tires. And it looks like it's split down the middle, I think, on this compound here.
Got a lot of guys starting on reds. And a couple guys chancing it out on the blacks. So we'll see if that pays off for him towards the end.
Hey, paid off at Watkins Glen for Brendan Kluge. So he's on blacks again this week. So we'll see what happens here.
Keep your eye on Lewis Hamilton. He's starting on the blacks. Only one even around that spot.
Oh, that'll be interesting. If he can hold off some of these guys and stay up there, then he'll be good. Short pace lap here. Looks like the pace truck, is going to pull off, and Tom Wood will lead them to the green flag. And he's off. Here we go. We are starting the Monza 20. Now this first chicane is going to... Whoa, Pierre Gasly. Looks like his car was all over the place there. So far, so good through this first chicane. Doesn't look like any problems. 20 laps, no cautions. We'll see what happens with these guys. I'm hoping for a good race. Now they do have push to pass. Is that real?
They do. It's going to be interesting to see when and where they choose to deploy it. A couple guys are already using it. Lewis Hamilton, one of them.
Ryan Blaney trying to make a move here for P3 on Mick Schumacher.
He's going to get it done.
Yes, he is.
He had a rough Iowa, crashing early.
Oh, yes, he did.
Involved with Mick Schumacher. You got to wonder if there's some bad blood there.
Could be. Let's see what happens as they go into this next chicane. Pierre Gasly, he wants this lead. He's going to take it to Tom Wood, and he's going to get it. Pierre Gasly, your new leader, but did he pick the right time to pass? Because look at this drag Tom Wood's going to have. I'm sorry, this tow. He's going to defend, Pierre is. Tom Wood all over him. Tom did not even get a lap led. Pierre all the way to the inside
all the way
wall.
to the pit wall. Maximum defense here.
Him and Ryan Blaney both. Ryan Blaney decides to move up. Pierre, I don't think this is a good line to enter this corner, buddy, but we'll see what happens. So far, so good. These guys are racing very clean from what it looks like.
Lewis Hamilton pushing early. He's already up 2 spots on the black tires.
That's exactly what he wants. wants to stay on those black tires and have an advantage here when they have to come in and swap. Pierre looking pretty good here. I'm very impressed by Ryan Blaney here. He is a oval racer. He decided to... I don't even know if he's been to Italy. Just coming out here and showing up in an Indy car and setting some good time.
Pretty sure if you asked Ryan Blaney about Italy, he would talk about pizza.
That sounds like my kind of guy. As Mick is going to go to the outside of Ryan Blaney here. Is he going to complete it? Let's see as they enter.
Oh, big crash.
Oh, there is bad blood. There is
2
bad
weeks
blood.
in a row they come together. Oh my goodness. How is Mick still driving? Broken suspension on that car.
Hamilton has been collected. Oh my
Let's
goodness.
go back here and take a look, guys. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Coming down into the Ascari chicane. Mick tried it around the outside.
Oh, and Lewis barely touches him, and he just destroys that front end.
Oh, bad luck for Ryan. Bad luck for Lewis.
Well, it's safe to say we've got a rivalry, folk. Man, they just didn't make the corner. Mick, you're right, how is he still going? He did oh my gosh, how?
It's right on board with Ryan Blaney here. Defending hard. Brakes late. He did have a bit of a lockup, but I don't think Mick left him enough room.
Well, if you want to give the fans a good look, you need to throw on board the Mick Schumacher. Oh man.
Oh, I'm showing another crash. Taylor Wood here while we're watching these replays.
Oh no, Taylor Wood. That's right. She is. Oh, who did she get into here? Looks like Cyril. Just going into the corner.
Down into the chicane. Oh my goodness, over the curb.
Over the curb.
She's lucky to still be on track after that.
Pierre Gasly and Tom Wood, 5 seconds ahead of third. Still battling it out.
Still battling hard.
Off of each other. They have no idea what is going on behind them.
Incredible events here at Monza so far. We're only 3 laps in.
Yeah, if this is any indication of how the rest of this race is going to go, I'm here for it.
Really have to feel for Lewis there. Innocent bystander, and he was going well at the beginning of this race.
Yes, he definitely was.
Fastest car on track, Jenson Button, trying to chase down your 2 leaders.
He definitely gained on that last lap, it looked like.
Your first car on black tires, it's going to be Ross Smith. He's in a tight battle right now.
If he can stay right there, I mean, he's going to be looking pretty good. Cyril, he's got to have damage on that halo. Taylor Wood almost flipped over him.
Yeah, he's got to be struggling a bit.
Looks like we got Lewis Hamilton is a lap down, battling right here with these guys. Then a big gap up to Max Godin 6th, battling here with 5th place Joseph Newgarden. Spencer Elliott looks like he's just kind of riding by himself with Jenson Button, hoping to make time on Tom Wood and Pierre Gasly, who are still right next to each other. Gotta think at some point Tom's gonna try to use his push to pass.
Tom on the push to pass now, as a matter of fact. He's going to try to make this into T1.
He's going to make this into T1. I think he's gonna get it here in this corner.
Pierre's going to defend hard.
They're gonna get into each other.
Tom's got the inside. He'll make the move.
Good move, Tom.
New leader, Tom Wood.
Now he's got to get all the way around, though, to get this bonus point.
Jenson Button's still your fastest car on track, pushing hard.
He wants to get up here and win this thing.
gap to P5 Joseph Newgarden is growing. He's in a tight battle with Max Goad.
Good for Max. I'm just glad to see he's
Oh,
got some good
Sean
equipment.
Brown, I'm seeing, has crashed.
Oh no. Oh, big impact there. It looks like for Sean. And was he run into? Did the same thing Taylor Wood did. Just that curb.
Curbs are a problem.
Brandon Kluge almost runs into the back of him there.
That's going to cost Sean big. He's going to have to wait for the whole field to go by before he can turn around.
Finally gets turned around, it looks like. Looks like Tom Wood is going to get this lap led. He'll get that bonus point.
Pierre's not giving up, though.
Jenson Button is catching. He almost gained a whole second that lap. Ooh, Pierre, I thought he was going to make a move there. Did not. Jenson and Spencer Elliott, they want to get up here.
The mid-pack is a huge gaggle of cars battling each other.
Ooh, Tom gets into the dirt a little bit there. I thought he was going to lose it. Tom's starting to push. It looks like he's got a little distance here between him and Pierre. But look at.
I'm already seeing a few cars coming off pit road here.
Oh, interesting. LeBron James. Eric. Let's see what kind of strategy this man can pull out today. Jenson Button is gaining on these guys.
He's still by far the fastest car out of everybody.
Tom Wood gets another lap led. Pierre closes up to him in this first chicane, but Tom's able to get speed the rest of the track. LeBron James and looks like Bubba Wallace battling it out here. Gotta think if they get side by side, I mean, Tom's
They could
got
block
some
the
gap.
whole track.
Yeah, they could.
A few more guys heading to pit road, taking their tire change. Julian Jean, Lucas Wallace. A lot of different strategies playing out here today.
Sean Brown coming off pit road right now. Involved in that earlier accident. Mick Schumacher sitting here in P26.
Hate to say I may have given him the commentator's curse. Picked him today, and it didn't take long for that to unfold.
Well, at least we didn't give it to Max Goad like we did last year.
True. He's running a very solid P5. The head of this little train here.
Little train, that's 4 cars. That's a big train right there. And then Ross Smith holding his own there. P7 still on those blacks.
How the race plays out for him should be interesting, because he should go longer than these guys on reds. And if he could push with clear track, it could be big.
I don't know if he's going to be able to push, though, with Lewis Hamilton all over him. Lewis right on his bumper. My goodness, Lewis, you are pushing, aren't you, bud?
I imagine he's very frustrated with how that incident played out.
I'm sure he is. He's just, yeah, like you said, innocent bystander.
Meanwhile, out front, Tom Wood clicking off laps.
Yeah, starting to extend that lead a little bit. Looks like Spencer Elliott dropped back a little bit. I mean, those guys are hitting that dirt right there off of that corner. I'm just waiting for someone to hit it a little too much and lose the car.
If Pierre Gasly's not careful, he's going to fall into the clutches of Jenson Button here pretty soon.
Yeah, if Jensen can get right in there. Oh, did we have a car go off track here? We did.
We did. Bubba Wallace, right in front of your leader.
Let's see if Pierre uses a little toe here. I don't think he will. Whoa, Bubba, hold on to it, buddy. Bubba Wallace getting a second chance today for Team Trash. Next season will be Shepherd Racing. Must have liked what they saw from him at Iowa, so why not give him another chance?
It's just a shame they don't have the best equipment. That team really seems to struggle.
Well, you know, HW Racing didn't either, and looks like they've got really good equipment right now. Ryan Blaney coming off pit road. He'll go a lap down, and he's going to slow Jenson Button down. Jenson Button's going to be livid.
That's going to hurt him. He was catching Pierre Gasly. It's going to erase all his progress.
If it is, he's going to be livid. Looks like he's getting around him now. He does get around him before the corner. Oh, oh! Who's that? Bubba Wallace. What happened? Just didn't stop. Braked way too late. Lost the rear end.
And he is parked on track.
Not sitting in a good spot. I guess he is out of the way, though.
Well, Sebastian Vettel having to go the long way around. He might need to just take a tow. I don't think he's going to get around here. He's got a gap. He's found reverse. And he's decided to tow. Probably for the best there.
Yeah, those Team Trash cars aren't the best, that's for sure. We thought it was just the driver error, but seems like Shepherd might not be the worst driver.
Might not.
Maybe it's just...
Oh, LeBron James in front of your leader there. That was almost a scary moment for Tom.
Pierre Gasly might be... Oh, nope. He's got some gap there from him to Button. So he should be safe.
Ross Smith on the push to pass. Trying to get Joseph Newgarden here.
Is he going to get him? Let's see what happens here going into this first chicane. He's going to get...
He's going to try to hang in around the outside.
When he hit to the gas. Get to the gas. No, those reds. He's able to...
Those reds, they could just accelerate that little bit more.
We're halfway here, so we should start seeing these leaders at some point come in. Ross wants it again. This is where we've seen trouble, though, from cars. Hold on to it here, Ross.
Newgarden gave him plenty of room there.
Gets the passing, bleats it. Tom Wood is extending his lead. Pierre Gasly just struggling out there.
Tom is the only car on track still running 34s. He is cruising.
LeBron James going to slow Button down a little bit here. Button is just getting stuck with lap traffic at the wrong time. He was definitely catching Pierre. Ross Smith sets his eyes on Max Goad. You can definitely see Ross is making up really good time on these blacks.
Tom Wood's not letting up. He is on the push to pass, just trying to make that gap.
We had someone diving to pit lane here. Lewis Hamilton.
Brandon Kluge also in pit lane. A bunch of drivers following him.
That's really weird. He was on blacks. I guess get the most out of these reds. 9 laps to go. Well, 10.
Quick stop. For the second week in a row, Sebastian Vettel was held up getting into his box there.
Sebastian, he's got to figure that out. Kluge comes out. Is he going to get in front of the Force Buckner?
I believe he is.
He's got a lot of space in front of him before he gets to somebody, so that's good.
Let's see if your leader pits this time. He's coming down the final straightaway before the last corner.
Let's see. Looks like he's still in the gas here. Does not
He
look
will
like
not.
he's pitting.
No reason to. He's still the fastest car on track.
Pierre Gasly also stays out. Looks like is that Button that stayed out as well? No, Ryan Blaney. Jenson Button stays out still though. Oh, Tom Wood. Ooh, diving it in there on David.
Taking a lot of chances. Ross Smith in on the blacks. The black tire runners pitting sooner than the red tire runners here.
Which could be interesting here. Let's see what Ross can do. Like you said, if he can get out with no traffic. I mean, those red tires are definitely wearing out. Ross Smith looking good.
Back out in 15th. He's going to have a decent amount of clear track here.
All right, Tom Wood. Let's see if he comes into pit this time. Very big lead. I'd like to see if somebody maybe switches strategy on him. Tom Wood stays out.
He's not interested in the pits. Just let the man go.
Air also stays out. Looks like none of the top three are coming in. Max Good running P4. Also staying out. These guys are just going to risk it as long as they can. Joseph Newgard staying out. Doesn't look like anybody's coming in right now.
I'm curious to see Ross Smith when he gets his first time left on these reds. What kind of times he's putting down.
That's me as well. Yeah, back to 15th. Not bad. We'll check his lap time in here in a little bit. See what he runs. Tom Wood laps Eric. Poor Eric.
We were almost 3 wide down the straightaway there for 20th place.
That would have been amazing.
Sebastian Vettel, Lucas Wallace, Darius Leonard, tight battle.
Tom Wood's going to stay out on these reds as long as he can.
That lap, the first lap, he's been slow. The guys behind him are faster. I don't know if he caught traffic that lap.
He did catch Eric, I believe, at a bad spot.
He was running high 34s that lap, a 36. Oh, seeing a crash for Eric Feek.
Oh no.
Down into T1. Let's see what happened here. Oh my goodness. Pierre Gasly over the curb slams into him.
Oh man, but Pierre looks like he's okay. He's still going. Ross Smith on those reds does not look like he's going to improve too much time at 135.7. Not even his fastest of the day. Maybe he's just got to work him in. Pierre Gasly's fighting hard. Looks like these top three, I mean, they're way clear of Max Gold running P4. Tom Wood looks like he's going to come into pit this time. He is.
This could make or break the race here.
Here comes
Gasly in as
Pierre.
well. Here comes Button. I expect to see most cars in now. Max good.
Interesting to see where Ross Smith comes out. I think he came in 6th or 7th. Cleaning it out for these top 3. Tom Wood
Quick stop.
easily gets out.
Tom Wood immediately on the push to pass on pit exit.
Get all you can.
Gasly Button as well.
Here comes Ross. Let's see if he gets past some cars here. Leaving pits. Gets up and past Spencer Elliott there.
Ross will end up in 6th. Probably not as big of a gain as he wanted, but it is a gain.
That's true. Kluge might have a pretty good gain there. We'll see how it cycles out.
Currently running 8th. 13 spots up from where he started. A good recovery.
Good run. Those road courses have been good to him so far. Tom Wood is just cruising right now.
Coming to 5 to go.
He's having no issues whatsoever. Just hit your marks. Bring it home. Still got Pierre Gasly in 2nd. I think Tom Wood is the most lap leader. I don't think anyone will be able to catch him now. So they go 2 more bonus points for Tom Wood. 53 is the max amount of points you can get at any one weekend, so he should be able to get that unless something crazy happens.
Checking in on Mick Schumacher, your points leader before today. He's called his way back to 21st, but it has not been a good day for Mick.
Oh, Tom Wood! Tom Wood has damage! Oh, the commentator curse! He runs into Bubba Wallace.
Oh my goodness. And he has stopped on track.
Oh, no.
The commentator curse. First Mick and now Tom. Let's see what happened.
Team Trash Racing just causing... Bubba just does not have a feel for this Indy car.
Big front brake lockup, and Tom had nowhere to go. Breaks the left front suspension.
I don't think we're going to see Bubba Wallace in an Indy car anytime soon after this race. I don't know about that. That took out the leader. That just unfortunate for Tom.
Let's ride on board here, see what Tom saw. Just nowhere to go. Breaks the suspension.
Frustrated. Look at just the way he's turning that wheel in that car. Just anything. He wants anything to happen. He's just livid.
Seeing also a crash for Remy David while we were watching those replays. Down into T1. Oh, he runs deep over the curbs and into the sand. Gets back going, though. No lasting damage, I don't think.
Ooh, we'll find out. Them curbs. They'll hurt you. Wow, puts Pierre Gasly. Number
Pierre
1.
Gasly, but Jensen Button is a lot faster.
Yes, he is. How much bush to pass do you know they have left?
They each have 2.
Okay.
Coming to 3 to go, so it's going to be interesting. Oh, and a crash for Christian Stewart. Let's see what happened to him. T1 again. I wonder if this is the same kind of deal, getting in hot.
It looks like it is. Who's sitting off track there?
It is getting in way too hot. Oh, bounces over the curbs a couple times and spins it out.
Looks like George also did the same thing, hit the curb. And Christian just followed right in his path.
Out
Pierre
front,
leading
Pierre
the charge.
Gasly. On the push to pass. So is Jensen.
Pierre got a little bit of a gap there. Ran a 1:34.5.
Yes, Pierre much faster that time. 3 laps to go. He just has to hold on.
Who's in front of him? Bubba Wallace and
He
Tom Wood.
avoids Bubba Wallace. Here's Tom. Back out of the pits, but struggling to even stay on the lead lap now.
Wow. I mean, you talk about a commentator curse. We've done it all today.
We have. Apparently, we should not talk highly of any driver or make any predictions.
I mean, phew.
I think Max Goad is happy we're just not talking about him this year.
Yeah.
Although after saying that, I'm sorry, Max.
Yes. Well, hoping Max does good here. Pierre Gasly, I mean, he's gone. He's gone. Got Ross Smith sitting there in P6. This is the best race he's had this year.
I don't mean to curse anybody, but Max Goad is fast. Fastest car on track right now, but he's got a long way to go and not many laps left.
And we got slowed down there a little bit by Bubba Wallace, and Newgarden's going to get a huge run on him here. Big toe. Not going to be able to do anything with it, though.
2 laps to go. He's got a couple more chances. Up front, your leader's out of push to pass now. They've just used their last one.
The fight for podium is heating up. Newgarden wants it.
Oh, Max Goad's in a little deep.
Max there. Oh, no, Max. Into the dirt.
I'm sorry, Max.
There it is again. The commentator curse again. Who do we not like? Let's just pick somebody and see if it works.
Well, let's take a look at Brandon Kluge here. He's running really well today.
Max not giving up, though. He wants this podium.
Out of push to pass, though. He's going to have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Which the old-fashioned way, I mean, it can still work. You get a lot of toe.
The way these curbs are attacking these guys, anything's possible.
I'm surprised we haven't seen anybody hit that dirt and spin out, honestly. Here comes Max. He wants to spot back. He's going to fight hard for it here. Not able to get onto the throttle as fast as Newgarden was there.
Up front, Pierre Gasly coming around to take your white flag here. Tom Wood, I think, driving for pride. He just wants to beat Pierre. He's going to put a move on him into T1.
Battle for podium. It's looking really good.
Pushes Pierre a little deep.
Here comes Max Goad. Is he going to get to the outside? No, he's not. Spencer Elliott probably hoping these two get together so he can slide on by both of them.
Spencer Elliott was the fastest guy that last lap, so don't count him out yet. Anything's possible. Slow car of Eric Feek. That's going to slow Newgarden up.
Oh, way down. Let's see what happens here with Max if he can get
He
to
gets
the
out of the
throttle.
way. It's a good job from Eric. I think Max is going to have one more shot at this down into Ascari.
Tom Wood is racing Pierre like he's going for the win here.
Tom Wood will be the winner in our hearts, just not on track. Max Good, I don't think he's close enough.
Tom Wood's still going for it. He's My goodness, Tom, give this guy a break. Here we go.
Out of the last corner.
Pierre. The P2 start, P1 finish. He gets it.
A winner here in F1, and now a winner in the HWR AI Championship. Some would say a more prestigious win.
Obviously, yes. Payout's a little worse, but you know what? Joseph Newgarden gets the battle for third. He gets it. Max Goad, P4. Commentator Curse dropped him back there, but I mean, that's better than wrecking, right?
Some guys had a much worse day today.
Looks like Spencer Elliott grabs P5. Ross Smith, pretty good strategy, grabs P6. P7, Brandon Kluge, good finish. Thomas is P8. Falcon, look at you right there. P9, good finish. You're going to be really good in points even after missing a race. Jason Layton, P10. Great finish for him. In that nice looking, I mean, it's a Napa auto car for me. Is that it for you?
It is.
Okay, perfect.
Andretti driver, apparently. He had enough of the HWR equipment.
Yes, it looks like he did. What a good race. I mean, it was
Even after
intense.
being upside down in the gravel, Mick Schumacher brings it home 16th.
Well, we'll see what that does with points. That'll be interesting.
Tom Wood, 28th. You gotta feel for the guy.
Yeah, he'll get those 2 extra points, but I'm pretty sure 28th only gets 5 points, so should leave here with 7, I believe.
It's really gonna hurt.
Well, luckily Tom, I mean, he's an okay overall driver, so we've got an oval next. We'll see what he can do there.
You know, Tom, good friends with the owner of that car that took him out of the race, so that's gonna be an interesting aftermath.
Yeah, I can see Tom Wood taking it to the stewards, that's for sure. A poor finish for Ryan Blaney as well. Finishes 27th, ahead of Tom Wood though, so bragging rights for sure for him. Lewis Hamilton also involved in that accident with Ryan Blaney, P31. So Mick Schumacher definitely the cause of that wreck, and he still gets away. He gets away with a decent finish
It's
over
2 weeks in a row.
the other guys.
Mick has probably caused a wreck that takes out some of his championship rivals and leaves him doing pretty okay.
Good for Mick. I mean, that's a way to do it, if you ask me. But don't ask me. Well, a good race here in Monza, Italy. It was definitely exciting. 20 laps of just you never knew what was going to happen. The commentator's curse is alive again, I think. We'll try it again next week and see if we can ruin somebody else's chances at a win.
You have to wonder if the drivers are going to protest us talking about them because it's not ended well for anyone.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out next week. Can't wait to see you guys then. Thanks for watching.